Design Guy here, and I'm welcoming you to part 2 of a 3-part series on light. Hey, it's AP Design Guy here. For those that are new, check out my introductory video that explains what AP Design is all about. Just a quick recap, I did some diagrams and some models which have now taken me in a new direction on my mechanical light concept. And so I look forward to showing you what my journey has been so far. Coming out of the last video, I did more sketches to really understand what the mechanics are. Here you have a colored diagram showing how the walls connect to and rotate on the tube. Blue wall and brown wall. So just a basic diagram. Here is a similar sketch to a similar diagram in the previous video, showing light filtering in and arcing, and if the walls opened, how they would flood the corner of the living room. And a zoomed out view of the whole room. The walls actually fully opened out. You can see how the light floods in and fills up the entire living room. A penciled hourglass shows the angles of the light as it would filter through the tube. So just some sketches moving forward to solidify everything. So this was my first test model where I used a glass beaker as the tube on which the walls are hinged. Light refracts through glass differently than it does through plastic, and my previous models had a plastic tube. And I wanted to see what effects I could get from that. Yet this also posed a design problem because I realized for the first time that the weight of the walls would pose a structural integrity problem on the glass and cause it to crack. Below here you have the details of these pop cans reflecting onto the surface in a arc-like form, and this gave me the idea to do a reflection contraption which I would add onto my next model. Here's my first model with the rudimentary reflective contraption as seen on the ceiling. There's a plastic reflective material at the top of the tube, and the walls on this model open to show you more of what that looks like. There's the reflective material on the tube. So light hits the plastic on the ceiling, reflects off of that, hits the reflective material on the tube, and goes to and arcs onto the ground where the living room depression is. Now that you've gotten a look at the first of my 2 new test models, here are the diagrams that explain them more. It's a colored diagram. The blue is actually one piece that slides over the orange tube to keep the weight of the walls from affecting and cracking the glass. The red inserts in the open area on the blue. And the overhead shows how the 2 walls come together and connect around the tube. You have a reflective surface there that my light contraption is going to reflect off of. Here you have the exploded diagram, which shows the pieces of my design. The top middle shows where the roof light reflective contraption is, which is projected to the bottom right. You basically have the light that reflects off of the mirror, reflects off of reflective surfaces, goes through the glass, and connects with the tube that then arcs the light down to the living room impression area. So here is the second complete test model at 1 inch equals 1 foot scale. I made the floor almost 2 inches thick to incorporate the corner living room depression area. The walls open to show that. Here's a closer look at the model. You see the reflective material on the tube structure. We open the wall right here to show the depression area. You have the mirror, you have the glass eyepiece that the light comes through and then reflects over here, arcs down into the depression living area. So I'm going to take a flashlight and raise it up to where the mirror is on my reflective light contraption, shine it, and see if we can create an arc on the floor inside. And looks like it works. In the next video, I'm going to try to create a larger light reflection contraption to get more accuracy and better angles. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the architectural process I've taken us on so far. I've took some turns I didn't think I would. Changed my design, but I'm liking where I'm going. If you like where I'm going and want to continue to follow and provide feedback, please feel free to subscribe and hit that like button down below. And I'll probably upload a video midway of next week. I'll see you soon.